Today, we're going to talk about what menopause literally taught me. And these are 5 lessons that I feel as a physician and a woman that everyone needs to know. Every woman needs to know. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, my name is Dr. Lori Marbus. I'm a board certified family and lifestyle medicine physician and also a menopause certified practitioner. And if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe if you like this video. Leave a comment, share this video with someone who might benefit from learning some lessons from a doctor who thought she was doing everything right. And wow, menopause has been a great teacher. So let's jump right in. So first of all, even with a foundation of what I'd call holistic health practices, I ate a balanced whole food plant-based diet. I was exercising. I actually just ran the Boston Half Marathon last year and actually PR'd right before, well, I'll call the menopause cliff here in a moment. And I was practicing pretty decently mindfulness routines, right? But I still found myself feeling overwhelmed by menopause, all the physical emotions, all the just craziness, right? Again, I thought I was doing all the right things, but I just felt like it was a free fall, right? I again had these unexpected physical and emotional challenges that really disrupted my daily life. And here's what I've learned from this experience and how it deepened my understanding of menopause. And I really hope these insights will offer some clarity, comfort, and hope to those of you facing similar challenges. And at the end, I'll share with you how you can learn how I actually really kind of turned things around and regained what I feel is honestly vitality and thriving again. But first of all, number one, knowledge is empowering, but adaptability is absolutely key. So, knowing what's happening inside your body is absolutely essential, but sometimes menopause demands even more flexibility and openness to change, right? I found that the familiar routines that had served me well needed some fine tuning, or in some cases, a complete overhaul. So, learning to adapt my approach, even what I thought I had found that what worked before, really gave me a sense of control and calm, even in the face of dramatic changes. So sometimes the answer lies in listening deeply to your body's evolving needs and be willing to adjust. And when you let go of saying, well, I found the answer and that's going to be my answer forever, and understand flexibility is the key to moving forward with less stress, that is when you can take a sigh of relief and you feel the anxiety just start to melt away. Number two is holistic health isn't a guarantee, but it is the foundation, right? So I'd always believed that a healthy lifestyle would shield me from severe symptoms, but menopause showed me that even the most robust wellness practices, like eating a whole food plant-based diet, exercising appropriately, getting good night's sleep, aren't a foolproof solution. And however, I realized that the holistic foundation provided me the resilience I needed to endure the hardest moments. So, by maintaining nourishing foods, daily movement, and stress relieving habits, I could still find stability amidst the symptoms, right? So, those practices may not eliminate every symptom, but they gave my body the support it needed to weather the storm. And so, when you have already been practicing this, or starting down the journey, and you feel like menopause just threw you a curveball and made you take the exit before you were ready to take the exit, um, it really helps you understand that those practices are absolutely key, right? They were just kind of the anchor that I could hang on to. And it's like, I know this is the right thing to do. I'm going to keep doing it as I start learning about how my body's evolving and changing, and how do I need to take those practices and allow them to change. So that leads me to number three, which is self-care must go even deeper. And menopause forced me to really redefine self-care yet again, right? So going beyond the surface level practices that once had been enough, I learned to incorporate even more restorative practices, more activities, right? From prioritizing sleep to, watching my sleep, understanding the data, and understanding that sleep could not be sacrificed. I should be sleeping in a little bit more, but really just understanding sleep had to be the one thing that I even had to focus on even more. And I will tell you, looking at it that way and then seeing how menopause and perimenopause affects your sleep, that was one of the another lever for me to embrace HRT, or hormone replacement therapy or menopause hormone therapy, because once I did that, my sleep dramatically improved. And what I thought was a light sleeper, it was not. A little progesterone took me to places of sleeping that I hadn't probably seen since I was in my 30s, or maybe even before children. So that was like 30 years ago. So sleep is really important. And the other piece would be to carving out time for quiet reflection and really engaging in new joyful hobbies, or renewing the hobbies that I've always enjoyed, like art. I love to paint, I love to draw, I love to write. Um, but setting aside a time for quiet reflection, that was a little bit harder. So that's where mindful walks came into play, and understanding that because when I fell off the menopause cliff, I had such a joint pain that I couldn't run anymore, where I that was my alone time. But the mindful walks have really taken me to a new place spiritually, emotionally, mindfully, just really changing everything for me. And so I was still exercising, but now it was a different form. And now I'm able to get back into running because I've taken the time to heal and understand what's my body's going on. So, you know, again, menopause just demands us to double down on your self care. And then again, requiring new forms of nurturing and self compassion that, again, I had not previously considered. So, deep, intentional self care really becomes essential to help stabilize mental and physical states of wellness. Number four is mental and emotional health needs. A little extra reinforcement, right? So, menopause brought an emotional intensity that, again, I wasn't fully prepared for impacting my mood and my mental clarity in ways I hadn't anticipated. I learned that my usual stress relief practices needed to be expanded. Meditation, gratitude practices, and finding ways to experience joy and relaxation became really essential tools to help me process the changes, accept my feelings, accept the reality of what was going on, and focus on what truly brings calm, right? So, prioritizing my mental health became a way to anchor myself when other areas of my life felt less predictable. Number five is community and expert guidance are lifelines. Really reaching out for support became even more important. So even as someone who values independence, as I am that type A personality, I found that connecting with others who understood those struggles, and as a physician as well in this space, was really invaluable. Looking for, folks online, or maybe you see someone on social media that you really can connect to. And that led me down the rabbit hole of becoming a certified menopause practitioner, because honestly, I really felt the need that I needed to bring not only my story and my experience to my practice, but I really want to help people learn even deeper ways and kind of systemize this crazy thing we call menopause, right? So there is a way to approach it that doesn't seem so erratic or crazy. And again, it's not about having to learn everything, but understanding what you are going through. So menopause is a really complex journey, and it can feel isolating. So seeking guidance and community support reminded me that I wasn't alone. And so having experts, friends, and support groups to lean on is seriously can be a game changer. It provides practical insights and the emotional comfort that only a shared experience can offer. So those are my five lessons. One was knowledge is empowering, but adaptability is key. Two, holistic health isn't a guarantee, but it is absolutely a foundation. Three, self care must go even deeper, ladies. Four, mental and emotional health need extra reinforcement. And five, community and expert guidance are lifelines. So, again, these lessons show me that menopause can be unpredictable and demanding, even for those who feel prepared. But they also taught me the value of adapting, seeking new strategies, and finding strength in community. So, if you're ready to explore even deeper approaches to navigate menopause and reclaim your vitality, I invite you to join my free webinar, Master Menopause and Feel Fabulous. Together, you're going to learn a few different things. One is the 3 top mistakes women make during menopause. You're going to learn the 5-step blueprint that really got me back into control of my life. And just for registering, you'll get a free download called the Perimenopause and Menopause Evaluation Checklist. It's a 4-page checklist that you can fill out with your information and personalize guidance on when you go to see your doctor on what you should be asking and why you should be asking it. So I feel like, honestly, even if you just registered just to download, that would be fantastic because it provides so much value. I wish my patients, all my patients, had that, that found me and filled that out. So to understand, there is a map to this crazy thing we called menopause, but it really can be a time of transformation. And I hope you learn to see it that way because it's been amazing for me on this end of it. So thanks everyone for listening, and I'll be back tomorrow. Please comment below about your own journey and other things you'd like to learn about. I'm always happy to share and dive deeper into the research and bringing some content to you that you find useful and beneficial in your own life. So as always, I'm sending gratitude, joy, love, and peace and healing to you, your family, and to all of us in this crazy world. So again, thanks for being here, and I'll be back tomorrow.